Hi everyone, good morning, welcome back to the channel. So I am going to, after this, insert a video of my spiritual bath ritual. So I made a list of some things that I may have forgot to mention in the video. So I made a list. I'm very good at making lists when I forget something. So you'll see me reading because it's kind of been crazy, so I don't think I could remember the whole thing that I wrote down. So here we go. So when you're doing a spiritual cleansing bath, your home must be clean. You need to be clean, therefore your bathtub also needs to be clean. Any crystals you use in your cleansing bath should be charged. You can always add a little dash of cinnamon or boil a cinnamon stick with the herbs for a dash of luck. After that, after your bath, you have to air dry and go right to sleep. You can't watch anything negative. You can't listen to anything negative. You just have to go back to sleep. Go to sleep for the night. And if you have a white gown, it's not needed, but if you have a white gown or a night dress or something like that, wear that to sleep, preferably cotton or linen, but it really, use what you have if you don't have those things. Also, let's see. You could watch something uplifting though. That's for sure. You can absolutely do that and put on some meditation music, just nothing negative, because there's no use in cleansing your body if you're just going to surrender yourself back into the negative videos and music and stuff like that. So the most important thing is your intention. You have to be all in. All in. Your focus really has to be there. You have to be have sort of a tunnel vision, for lack of a better term. So remember, focus, focus, focus. Think about what you want for you and your home, including the people in it. And also you can ask for the rest of your family, because after all, it is a ritual and prayer is involved. So no matter what you're doing, any ritual that is for the betterment of anybody, you want to do it, for the betterment of everybody, not just for yourself. Just, think of the family members that need it most, or that just simply need it. But I do recommend once in a while just doing it for yourself. From the moment you light your candle, hold your intention, all while mixing your water, while placing crystals in your bath. And when ran out of time, sorry, part 2. Okay, so we left off at to hold your intention while you're mixing your water and placing crystals in your bath. And when you're in the bath, hold your intention. When mixing and in the bath, say a prayer or a psalm. You can pretty much say whatever comes naturally. Speak to the water, because water holds memory. And it will hear you, for lack of a better term. It will understand you. Speak to your ancestors when speaking to your ancestors or calling on them. I always say, for example, I call on my ancestors, ancient and not so ancient, who love me and want to see me happy and successful and abundant. It's kind of like the saying, not all skin folk or kinfolk. I believe that's the way it goes. So in other words, not all ancestors are good. Not all of them want the best for you. Think of like family problems, that you've had with past people that have passed, that, you had issues with that were never resolved. You definitely don't want to call on them. So you definitely want to include the ancestors, ancient and not so ancient, that want to see me succeed, that love me and that want the best for me. That has to be stressed. And it's sort of just like a disclaimer, just to make sure. So that's it. Those are the instructions. And now I'm going to put this video together so that you guys can see it. And also, I do have a video coming up for fresh Florida water that you make yourself at home. I've made it before and it's pretty good. And you can use herbs and flowers and like, you know, other things. And then there's also a recipe where you just use oils and alcohol. Okay, so enjoy the video, and I will see you later, beautiful souls. Have a good day. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Holistic Soul, to all you beautiful souls out there. This video is going to be about making a spiritual cleansing bath. And this is what mine looks like. I just finished putting all of the herbs in there. So I'll tell you what I put in. I put in mint leaves, hyssop, yarrow, mugwort, lavender, and blessed thistle, as well as rosemary from my own plant, and sage. And I also put in a bay leaf there. Also, I am going to use some oils in my bath, as well as Epsom salt. I usually put the Epsom salt, actually I usually don't use Epsom salt. I usually use the pink Himalayan salt, but in the rock form. But today I have the Himalayan rock salt, but today I'm gonna try the Epsom salt and see how that comes out. So what I do is I bring this to a boil, and then once it's boiled, I strain it into a straining bag, and I pour the water in there, and then I tie up the straining bag and put that in there too, just to give it a little kick. And then I also put Art of the Root Serenity oil, holy oil from the church, Florida water, a splash of vinegar, and protection oil that I made on my own. If you would like the recipe for the protection oil that I made, just comment protection in the comments, and I'll be happy to give it to you. And also, I'm going to show you what the bath looks like momentarily after these are... Okay, I'm sorry for the noise. That's the fan overhead, but I do have my protection bath ready. And as you can see, I did not use all of the, oh, I'm sorry. I did not use the straining bag because I couldn't find it, but you'll see all the herbs in there. All the herbs that I named before are in there. And then right here are what I put in. I put in a splash of vinegar. I use Yardley Epsom salt and English lavender. I put the last little bit of Florida water that I had. Holy oil from the church. My own protection oil that I made. And if you'd like the recipe, comment protection in the comments. And then right here is the Serenity oil. Now I'm not sure if I bought it from Art of the Root or not. Excuse the shaking. I'm like bending at an angle to where I can't really hold the camera straight, but anyways. So that's it. And you want to remember that you want to totally clean yourself off before doing this bath. I just got out of the shower and cleaned myself with a bar of Lotus, but you could use any bar of soap, but I like to use the intentional ones like Rue, Florida water soap. Tonight I used Lotus soap, and I really like Art of the Root, and I like a woman on YouTube named White Raven's Lair. She's really good, and I love her store. She's very, very affordable. Okay, and so I will be back and let you know how it went. So I decided to go ahead and put the pink Himalayan salt rock in there. For some reason, I just couldn't live without it. So yeah, just remember to take a shower and clean yourself off completely before doing this bath. And remember, when you get out of this bath, you cannot use a towel. You have to let yourself air dry. Sometimes I'll let my hair dry for a little bit, you know, and then rub it out because my hair is so long and thick, it just takes too long. But it's worked so far. And so I will be back and let you know how I'm feeling. Okay, so I am done with my bath, and I put the gauze down where the drain is at after I took the stopper out of there. So it's slowly draining out, and that's how I'm going to clean all of this out of there with a paper towel and then just dispose of it. Or I suppose you could bury it outside, but I usually just dispose of it. And just one other quick thing, don't forget that you could say your prayers to whatever deity you worship, or God, source, angels, archangels, guardian angels, ancestors, both ancient and not so ancient, that love you and want to see you succeed, because not every ancestor wants to see you succeed. Not all are good. So just keep that in mind, and it feels really good. I can already feel the difference. I feel like a big weight has been lifted on my shoulders, off of my shoulders. So that is it for the bath. And now I am going to blow out the candle. And while I was in there, I was speaking words of affirmation. I was asking for exactly what I wanted. And I was speaking to Source and to my guides. So I know they heard me. And now it's time to blow out the candle. All right, everyone, you have a good night, good day whenever you're watching this, and stay blessed.